So, Senate Minority Leader who is going out of that position, Harry Reid, has actually said some very interesting things about the previous DNC and DNC chair. Now, what he has said is not necessarily surprising or something that's, thought provoking and breaking news or anything. That we already kind of know it. What is important is it's coming from the Senate Minority Leader in the Senate. Okay? I know I just said Senate twice. But anyways, would you keep in mind, Harry Reid is a big corporate dude. He gets a lot of corporate donations. He's gotten a lot of corporate donations since his career, which I think started in 1986. So he said, quote, "I believe one of the failures of Democratic Party has been the Democratic National Committee. The DNC has been worthless," Reid told Nevada Public Radio in an interview published Wednesday. "They do nothing to help state parties. That should be the main goal they have. I developed everything in Nevada on my own. Their help was relatively meaningless." Reid says he hopes the DNC picks a chair who is, quote, "full-time," unlike that congresswoman from Florida, refusing to say the name of Representative Debbie Wasserman-Schultz. "We need a full-time DNC chair, and what they should do, they can take my model if they want. It's not rocket science. It doesn't take a lot of brain power to figure out what needs to be done," Reid said. "It should take a few states every election cycle, maybe 3, maybe 4, and help them develop the infrastructure for good state party organization." All right, so this is a very interesting point he's touching on, and I think that this is coming out of anger because the Democrats have had their asses handed to them in the past, I think 2 or 3 midterm elections. In the House of Representatives, they've got their ass kicked. In the Senate, they've got their ass kicked. In the governor count, they've gotten their ass kicked. And the Supreme Court is right on their way to get their ass kicked too. So the point here is that it's very interesting what he's saying. And he's making a good point because they do suck. I mean, I feel like we never blamed them for actually being part of the reason why the Democrats get their ass whooped in all of these areas in Congress. So that's the first point. The second point being, Debbie Wasserman-Schultz was one of the biggest frauds, I would say, in DNC history. Not that I'm super DNC history educated, but the point is, not only did they do a shitty job of running state primaries and getting people elected, but also they cheated and they went against their own charter of the DNC and cheated Bernie Sanders out of a fair election by giving Hillary Clinton edges and clear ways to give her the better chance of winning, like a shitload less of debates. Having debates after or during crazy popular football games like Monday Night Football or Sunday Night Football or whatever, Thursday Night Football. Have it on Saturdays, on weekends when people aren't going to watch. Have it on Martin Luther King Jr. Day or near that or something like that. It's very... And she's a corporate hack that was in the Hillary Clinton campaign too. So he's calling her shit out. And I think that it's very important that we actually look at this and we make sure that the DNC does not go unchecked here. The current interim chair is also a Hillary Clinton hack and a Hillary Clinton cheater. So the DNC needs to be fixed very soon, or else the House of Representatives for the Democrats is fucked, the Senate for the Democrats is fucked, the governor count for the Democrats is fucked, and the Supreme Court, as a result of the vacancy and the Donald Trump presidency and a Republican-controlled Congress. Yeah, Supreme Court's not looking good either, guys. The neoliberalism is just, it's fucked. It's not working.